climbed in through the window. I didn't think I would escape. I was just frozen, helpless. Nothing I could do.
That property is a pretty remote property. It's several
I
acres.
could hear his footsteps, and they were getting closer. The evil in his eyes I'd never seen before.
Potential suspects were whittled down.
Hi guys, welcome to the Talking News or Chasing a Murderer. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Do that right now and hit that notification for more notifications when I have new uploads. So we're going to go over a story coming out of Canada. Max, and I'm not going to slaughter his last name, is in the news saying that because he used his GoPro camera and helped police solve a 27-year-old missing persons case. In fact, Max is only 13. He said that he spotted a car in a lake at Griffin Lake Cabins, which is a rental property owned by his parents. And this happened in British Columbia, and it's about halfway. It's not too far from Vancouver. So according to Max, last month, guests at the property told him that they had noticed something at the bottom of the water, and it was shiny. Max said he went out to take a look and saw something that he thought looked like a car. It said that they researched and some things that happened in the area, and they found out that in 2009 there was an accident in the area, and they assumed that it was a leftover vehicle from the people who were rescued. And that's according to Max's mother, Nancy. According to, Nancy and her son, they told the new guests at the lake that what had happened, only for those guests to inform them that the vehicle from the 2009 accident had been removed. It's at that point that they actually got in contact with the police and asked them to come and check out, the car and the lake. Max dove into the lake with his GoPro, where he captured as much of the item in that water as he could, which he was able to confirm it was a car. So like always, the police come out a few days later. They go out, hook up to the 1986 Honda Accord and pull it from the water, only to discover there was a woman's body. Inside the car was also her identification, which was able to identify the woman was most likely Janet Ferris. So Ferris, what they say, was driving to a wedding back in 1992. She was 70 years old, then went missing. So it sounds like to me, either she ran off the road, I don't know the area, but it seems, or maybe she got lost and ran into the lake. That could be a possibility, because when you're older, you can't see very well. But this discovery of her remains puts an end to the decades of uncertainty for her family. Her son, George Ferris, who is 62, told CBC, quote, "I think the worst thing is not knowing. We kind of assumed that maybe she had gone off the road or fallen asleep or tried to avoid an accident or an animal on the road," end quote. George went on to say, quote, "Given a sad situation, it's the best of all outcomes," end quote, he added. As for Nancy and her son, she says the Ferris family are welcome to come out and visit their family next spring or next summer, where they can meet the rest of the family. As for Max and his mother, he called the whole matter peculiar. She says her son is grieving for those Ferris left behind. Nancy says, quote, "He's just very sad for the family. He feels for the family," end quote, she says. So there you go, guys. That was an odd story. I haven't seen something like that, so I thought I would share it with you guys and see, maybe you would like it. So let's say, good job, Max. You were carrying in a world where most people just kind of, look over their shoulder and then back over to the front. They just don't take time to even care anymore. So I think that's a big deal for somebody at 13 years old, because we don't even see that anymore. So thanks, Max, for your curiosity and your dedication, and the fact that you care, most of all, of course. I guess those GoPros can be helpful in a lot of situations. I'm just really shocked that that's what he found in his lake after all that time. You would have thought if somebody was to go missing, the first place that you would search is the water sources, especially when there's a car involved. So maybe she must have went off course or wherever they thought, whichever route she took. Anyways, guys, I apologize. I am having trouble thinking lately, but I got this massive headache. But it's just really shocking that it went 27 years and it was that huge car, and it took a kid with just a little bit of curiosity to find it, with just a bit of a hint from a guest. Spectacular. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one an end, and I'll see you guys soon. Love ya.